Hello everyone, welcome to Miss Lee's class. Today we're going to learn how to model, write, and classify polynomials. So I want you to look at the warm-up question. So we're gonna, those are polynomial tiles. So here, this is a positive one. This red tile is positive 1, and this white tile is a negative 1. And this green tile is a positive x tile. So this is positive x squared, negative x squared, right? So let's model each expression using algebra tile. So I have one hiding here, 1x squared tile. I have 1x squared tile. And I have 1 positive x tile. And I have 3 negatives. So 1, 2, 3. So this is how you model it. So I want you to model those two expressions. Okay. Let's do this together. So negative 2x squared. So we draw 2 negative x squared tiles and 3 negative tiles. And 2x squared tiles, you have to shade it. Shade it. And 3 positive x tiles. Shade, shade, shade. So this is how you model expressions using algebra tiles, alright? Okay, so polynomial. So polynomials, polynomial comes from poly, meaning many, and nomial, terms. So it is many terms. Okay. So polynomial can have constant, variable, and exponents. Okay. So here, constant is a number without a variable. So if a number is not attaching to a variable, then that is a constant. And variable is the letter x and y. And exponent, so we know the exponent. We learned the exponent, right? So this small number is the exponent. So we read this y squared or y to the power of 2. Okay? All right. So polynomial, so we have 1, 2, 3 terms. Those are terms. So we call this a polynomial. Okay? And so in high school, remember everyone, we usually omit multiplication sign and division sign. So instead of division, we use division bar like this. We use division bar. So multiplication is hiding here. But we omit the multiplication, so we just consider this as a one term, okay? So here, multiplication is hiding here, but we omit the multiplication. We consider this as a one term, okay? So 1, 2, 3 terms. There are 3 terms here. So special names for polynomials with 1, 2, or 3 terms. A monomial has 1 term. For example, 6y, negative p squared, and 4. What about this one? What if I have x times y? Is this the monomial? Yes, it is. As I said, we omit multiplication sign in high school. So we omit the multiplication sign, and xy is a monomial. So when I ask you, is this the monomial? You should say yes. So it's a monomial. So what about this one? What if I ask you x divided by 2 is a monomial? Yes, it is. Because we omit division sign in high school. So this is the same as 2 over x over 2. Okay? So if I ask you, is this a monomial? You should say yes. So this is a monomial. Okay, next has two terms, binomial. A binomial has two terms, 2x minus y, 6 minus 2k squared. So those are two terms. And everyone, when I ask you, is 5 times x binomial? You should say no, because this is same as 5x. It's a monomial. Okay? Alright. 3 terms. Can you guess the name? What is the name of a polynomial with 3 terms? We call it trinomial. So we have 1, 2, 3 terms. It's a trinomial. So again, terms are separated by plus or minus sign, not multiplication and division. Okay? And to become a polynomial, x cannot be inside the radical. So root x. If x is inside a root, this is not a polynomial. If x is in the bottom, if x is the denominator, it's not a polynomial. Okay? So remember those two things. X cannot be inside the radical, and x cannot be in the bottom. And everyone, is this a polynomial? Yes, it is. So x means variable, okay? So variable cannot be in the bottom or inside the radical. So y squared minus 1 over y squared, x squared minus 1 over y squared plus 5. Is this a polynomial? It's not, because y is in the bottom. So this is not a polynomial. Is this a polynomial? Yes, it is. Is this a polynomial? No, it's not. X is in the bottom. It's not a polynomial. Is this a polynomial? Yes, it is. It's a constant term. It's a monomial. Is this a polynomial, everyone? No, it's not. X and y, the variables are inside the radical. So it's not a polynomial. All right. So do you guys understand the terms? Okay, let's move on. So more terminologies. So degree of a polynomial. Degree of a polynomial is exponent, greatest exponent. So for example, when you have 5y squared plus 8y, 1 is hiding here. Hidden exponent is 1 minus 6. The greatest exponent is 2. Is that right? So the degree of the polynomial is 2. Because the greatest exponent is 2, 1, 0. So the exponent of this is y to the power of 0 is hiding here. So degree of the polynomial is the greatest exponent. So the answer is 2. Okay? And coefficients, a number used to multiply a variable. So if you look at this, so number attaching to a variable, a number multiplied to a variable is a coefficient. So 4, positive 3 they are coefficients. And so a number attaching to the highest degree variable is called leading coefficient. Okay? So x is not the highest degree. X squared is the highest degree. So 4 is the leading coefficient. Okay? All right. And also, in mathematics, we like to put an expression in descending order. So this one, the exponent is 1. The degree is 1. This one, the degree is 0. This one, the degree 2. And this one, the degree 3. So we're writing the highest degree first. Degree 3, degree 2, 1, and 0. So if you put it in descending order, it will be like this. Okay, it's called descending order. All right. So look at the example questions. Here, so we have an expression. How many terms do we have here? 3 terms. If it has a 3 term, it's called trinomial. So degree of the polynomial. So degree 2, 1, and 0. So the highest degree is 2. Variable, what letter is this using? Is this expression using? X. Coefficient. As I said, coefficient is a number attaching to a variable. So the leading coefficient is 3. And when you write coefficient, this is really important, everyone, listen. So when you write a coefficient, you always need to include the sign. So -2. So those two numbers are attaching to a variable. And 5, this does not have a variable as constant. Okay? All right, let's move on. Which of the polynomial can be represented by the same algebra tiles? Okay, so here 3x squared minus 5x plus 6. So let's put this in descending order. 3r squared plus 6r minus 5. 3m squared minus 5m plus 6. So if we use algebra tiles, this one has 3x squared tiles and 5 negative x tiles, right? And 6 positive 6 tiles. This one, same thing. Okay? So first and third expression. Alright, let's move on. So let's complete the chart. Here, degree of the polynomial, which is 3. 3 is the highest degree. Terms. So we have one term. Monomial. Variable. This is using y. And coefficient. 10 is attaching to y cubed. Constant, 0. Degree of the polynomial. We have 2 and 3 exponents. So 2 and 3. The highest degree is a 3. Terms. We have two terms. -4x squared, -x cubed. This is binomial. I should erase S here. It's monomial, binomial. And variable, it is using x and coefficient. -4, and one number is hiding here, everyone. -1. So -4 and -1. Constant, 0 again. So degree of polynomial, 5, 2, and 0. So degree is 5. And terms, we have 3 terms. We call it trinomial. And variable, we're using a here. Coefficient, one number hiding in front of this. 1. One number hiding in front of a squared. -1. So 1 and -1. They're constant coefficients. And +2, this is not attaching to a variable. So this is a constant. Make sense, everyone? Alright, that is it for today's lesson. Now you may start doing your homework. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.